Well, welcome back to All Plastics Restoration. I'm continuing on with some of the work for the 71 Challenger, just trying to get the body finished up and get it ready for sale. And I've been working on the doors. As you can see, the doors didn't need too much. We had a slight little bit of rust right here in this corner. Same thing on the other door, about the same place. So we made a little patch up for this. Got this all installed, ground down. And I'm going ahead to show you this. I've got the insides, back sides, all primed in epoxy primer. Inside the door, nice and covered up. I'm getting ready to go ahead and run the DA over the surface of these doors and get these ready. And I'm going to go ahead and epoxy prime these so that these are all sealed up. Because once this car is finished, I am going to just assemble everything back onto the car, make it a rolling shell, and it will be sitting outside at my neighbor's house who owns the car until a sale is completed. So something else we'll show you here. I've gone ahead to do and got a few other pieces done. This is the support in the front for the grill, pedal box assembly, and the K-frame. Now all this stuff had been sandblasted clean, and I went ahead and epoxied this, and also went ahead, I had some industrial black, so I painted the K-frame so it's finished. It won't have to be reblasted or have anything else done to it. Painted up the pedal box and the pedal with the same black. So everything is ready there. So we're going to go ahead and get to getting these doors primed. And then that'll leave these few bolt-on pieces ready to go back on the car. I've got to bring the fenders up and put those in primer. I've decided that I'm not going to do any metal work to the fenders at all. I'm just going to prime them so that they're sealed up so they can withstand the weather. And I'll leave it up to the next owner whether or not they want to use those fenders or get new replacements, which they have. Now these fenders are actually in pretty good condition. The right side fender had a little bit of damage to it previously from an accident. It wasn't repaired very well, which is why I just don't want to go ahead and mess with them. I'm going to leave it up to the next owner to just, whatever you want to do with them, it's your car now. So I'm going to get back to sanding, get these primed, and get back on the body shell. I've got a lot of sanding to do on that, and get all those bare spots primed up on the body. All right, we're continuing on with this work on the 71 Challenger. The doors are all finished, primed on the outside, and now the body is got a good coat of epoxy primer on everything. And so now it can sit outside if need be, which it will probably be sitting in a carport at my neighbor's house who owns this car. While it is put up for sale. So the next step here is to get the doors mounted back on the car. We're going to get the suspension back under the front here. We're going to put the rear end back under it, put the dash in it with the steering column set into it so that this car can be rolled next door and also be easily loaded onto whoever's trailer comes to purchase this vehicle. Alright, so it's the next day, and we started last night with reinstalling the rear axle back into the car here and bolting back in our rear suspension pieces. Now, the goal of getting this back in is not to have it done and ready to go down the road, but just to make the car a roller so that I can move it out of the shop and into storage, and that the next owner will be able to load it onto a trailer easily with it having the suspension back under the car. So Ashton's been helping me get things ready here to bolt back in the car. I've got the driver's side spring bolted in, and basically when I took everything apart I kind of left the springs alone. I didn't take apart the front hanger. Of course the rear shackle has to come off. Now the only thing I'm missing for the rear is a bushing set that goes in the frame. The rear bushings are in the eye of the rear eye of the spring here, but that's not going to be a big deal because the car is not really going to be doing anything except rolling one house next door, so it'll be good enough to do that with. I am missing one U-bolt. It probably was rusted and I had to cut it off, or it snapped off, or something happened to it when I was taking this apart. I don't remember, but I've got three, and three will hold it in. It'll keep it from moving around. So we're going to get with putting the rest of this suspension back in, getting the rear end bolted down in the car. I've got a couple wheels I can throw on it just so it'll be able to roll around, and we'll move on to the front after that. We've got to get the rear bolted down with these springs. Jack it up. Okay, that's good. Let's see. All right, can you push the jack forward? Okay, right there. Oh. All right. We need to let it down. Spin that. Too tight. There you go. There it goes. All right. Good. All right. There we go. There we go. In a minute.
Can I get a minute? Wait, are there rims close to the truck?
Yes. All right, so we're going to put the U-bolts in here, or a U-bolt on this side. I've got the other side put in. And so the plate sits underneath the spring like this. The U-bolt goes over the rear end. And see, as you can see, sometimes it doesn't want to drop down in there because the U-bolt will spread. And sometimes you can squeeze it by hand to get it in there. And then sometimes you got to use a C-clamp. So we're going to put this under here. We're going to put the U-bolt to the inside. And let's see if we can't get this up in here without having to use the clamp. Yep. Okay, it looks like Ashton, would you get me some nuts for this bolt?
How many?
I need 2 nuts.
Okay.
Thank you. Now you can take that bag of nuts and put it up front by the door on the shelf with all the other bags of bolts.
Where?
You?
Where are they?
Over in the front by the door, by the little door, on the shelf, you'll see bags with more bolts. Oh, wait a minute. Bring those back here. These are not the right ones. I need 2 different ones.
2 different ones?
2 different ones in there. And then you can put these back.
There's only 2 more.
That's good.
They're bigger bolts.
That's okay. That's what we needed. Yep, those are the right ones. Put these nuts back in that bag. And put that bag up where I asked you to.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to hold our rear axle assembly in good enough to get the car so it's a roller again. I have to work on these drums. They're stuck to the shoes after it's sitting outside for about 3 years. So I'm going to work on getting those loosened up, and then we'll be able to put the wheels back on the back of this car. All right, so we had a little bit of trouble getting our drum off here on the passenger side. It was stuck pretty good. I heated it up with the torch, which I think helped some, and I just had to start wailing on it with the hammer. One of the shoes came dislodged from the backer, but we got it off, so now that everything will turn freely and we can get our wheels put on the back so that we can take the jack stands out from the back and we can get to putting the front suspension on. All right, well, a lot's happened since I got the rear suspension put in the car. Basically, the entire front suspension is now in the car. I was going to record all of this the other day, but the battery wasn't cooperating, and then I put the camera on charge, and this all went together so quickly that I never got the camera back out to film the installation. But Ashton helped me put everything together here in the front. So we got the K-frame bolted in, steering linkage in, steering box, steering column, got the torsion bars in. All the control arms are on. Nothing's really set. It's just on so that it can roll. As a matter of fact, there is no bushing in this lower control arm, and that one is not in very good shape either. But it just has to stay together long enough for me to roll it next door to my neighbor's house where it's going to sit until this car finds a new owner. I bolted the doors on the other day, which was pretty straightforward, and I'll say this, I'm not real happy with the fit and finish as far as how these rear quarters line up with the doors. As you can see here, we are not too bad down here, but really sits out proud here, and this contour along here is not really correct on the quarter. It does not have enough crown to it in this area as you see on the door. Now, you might think, well, that's just the way you installed that quarter. But when you look at this one, it's even worse. This quarter is almost flat from here to here. And this door is not. It has a crown to it. Not a hard fix. And I could fix it, but honestly, I'm not spending any more time on this car. I did my job, which was to get all the new sheet metal installed and get the thing to where it was sellable, which is what we're going to do with it now. And basically, what you see is what you get. So, 1971 Challenger, original 318 car. It has now got entirely all new sheet metal on it, less the roof skin and the main structure panels. Inner wheel houses are original. So it's had the entire trunk pan done with the drop-offs, outer wheel houses, left and right quarter panels, under seat pan, footwell pans, main floor pan, firewall cowl, all been replaced. Every other spot where there was rust that needed to be repaired, I fabricated pieces for if they weren't available and repaired those. New front valance and rear valance, and I do have a new windshield for it and quarter glass. So if you've got a 71 Challenger, complete car, that is rusty bad and you need a good body, this is the car for you, because you're going to save some money on what it'll cost you to have your body repaired. There's enough money in this car to where you'll save some money, because this job, if you brought this car to me, I'm going to guess would run probably about $20,000, if not a little bit more. This car is going to be for sale. We're not sure where we're going to list it yet. It may be probably on Facebook Marketplace. I may set up an account and list it on Bring a Trailer. Just not sure yet, but asking price on this car is going to be $17,500. So you can save anywhere from $3,500 or $2,500 up, depending on your body shop or fabrication shop or restoration shop that you were going to use to have your car done. There you go, ready to go for final body work and bolt your pieces in it. Take one more walk around the car. I I did finish off the sail panels. They are rough. They do need final body work done, but they're really close. I think the most these will need is just a light skim coat of polyester filler. A little dent here in the roof. This door is pretty much good. It's got a couple of door dings here and there. The fenders do need a lot of work. That's why I'm not doing anything with them. This door does need some work. It's got a little crease in it here that needs to be fixed. I did fix the rust in it. The roof has a few spots that just need a little skim coat of filler on them to make it nice and smooth again. And again, too, I did finish this side sail panel. So it's well on its way to being finished. You would find yourself far ahead, way far ahead of the game if you become the next owner of this car to finish your car out. It's going to shorten the length of time. It's going to take you to get your car done probably by about 2 years. So if you want information about becoming the new owner of this car, my information will be in the description below. Just check in there. You can get a hold of me and I can put you in contact with my neighbor, and you can become the proud owner of this 1971 Challenger. But thanks for following along with this series. I hope you got some good information on what you have to deal with when installing some of these panels that just don't quite fit right, but it is nice having all of this stuff available. Please like the video, share it, and we'll see you again real soon with new upcoming projects in the shop.